Hello, everyone. This is Melissa. The topic I'd like to talk about today is morale in a workplace. I'm sure anywhere that you've worked, you've noticed whether the morale is high or if it's low. If it's low, it's not a very good thing. The employees tend to be a little bit more stressed, a little higher anxiety throughout them. But if it's high, it's a really good thing. It's actually very good for the business itself. When you have high morale in a workplace, you have better customer service, which means the customers tend to come back more money for the business. A couple of main points that I'd like to talk about today is why there ends up being low morale in a workplace. One of the main contributors to low morale is feeling unappreciated. I'm sure everyone, including myself, has been to that point where you go above and beyond your job or you do a little bit of extra work, just something generalized where it just doesn't get recognized. It may seem a little bit low on the totem pole for a needed feeling, but it makes you feel a little bit better when your work is recognized, even just a simple thank you or hey, that was a great job, thank you for doing that. The main people within the workplace that can make the employee feel better is the manager themselves. If the manager takes a little bit of time out of their day to thank the employee, even just for being there and completing their jobs and tasks, it boosts their morale just a little bit to get them to be that little bit more enthusiastic about being at work. If the manager does not do this, then the employee tends to drop their customer service a little bit because their mood tends to drop. Without the higher morale point, they are a little bit more stressed and I guess you could say mean to customers. They don't really want to be bothered by their work, which makes the income in the business drop. Another point that I'd like to talk about is how to make a employee feel better within their morale and customer service. Even if you're just a fellow employee, you can boost another employee's morale as well. Doing the same thing that I talked about that a manager can do, hey, you did a great job on this, thank you so much for completing this task. Just simple things like that can boost an employee's morale, which will take a little bit more stress off of you as his fellow employee and take more stress off of them as well. If you think about it, think about a time that you've been at work and you just haven't been in a good mood, dealing with customers. You haven't really felt the need to be bothered. I mean, I've personally been in this situation. You just want to get the day over with. You don't really want to do much extra. If you see a fellow employee like that, take the time to step out of your norm and just give them a simple compliment. Talk to them about what's going on for the day, or just have generalized conversation while you're kind of boosting their morale for the day. If you can do this, it'll be a lot better for your department and your business because you'll be able to boost your sales and numbers. If you make that employee a little bit happier for the day, it makes them happier with the customers, which means that your customers are coming back. And I'm sure everybody can agree with me. The more regular customers that you come back, the better your day is. I know I personally feel like this. I love it when my regulars come into work. Another point that I like to make is when you think about when you have gone into a business and you're not recognized as a customer. Nobody says hello. Nobody says how are you. Not even when you check out, anybody says thank you. Do you really want to go back when you can go to another place and get the same prices and items? Not really. But if you greet that customer with enthusiasm and talk to them a bit, make some small talk, it boosts that customer's opinion about your business. I'm not huge on going into places that none of the employees talk to me. I don't know if that's just me or if it's anybody else, but I know a lot of people that are like this actually. I like to go to businesses where it's like a small family. Like you know that the employees are like a small family. That they're happy, that they seem like they actually want to do their work and be at their job. Personally, I feel like these are better businesses to shop for because I feel that if the employees are like this, then the company is treating them better. There's some companies out there that you can tell just by their employees' work that they do not treat them very well. But then there's others that you can tell that the company is great to their employees. If you ever want to make another employee feel appreciated, just send out a simple thank you. Or if you're a manager, this makes a huge deal to the fellow employee. Everyone in life wants to make it feel like they've accomplished something, no matter how small the reason or task is. Everybody wants to feel accomplished. Let's help each other feel that way. It's amazing what a small, simple gesture can do.